interesting bout.
Neither one of these dudes are specimens at all. Geesh.
Imagine their parents' grocery bill.
This feels like the Kelsey thing. Like, is
smokes.
the mom there wearing a 50? Yeah, the grocery bill is real, right? Like, this is a Costco situation, right?
Yeah, imagine.
So they're both juniors. So one of them is a redshirt junior, a COVID junior. Is that what we're doing?
So Catka's, or gosh, Catka,
You're
I
gonna
can't
do
say
a first name, sir.
Ryan started at Navy.
Okay.
So I
Gap
think
year?
I
He
think
did a gap year.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, we're caught up.
So, not to jinx us, but I think there's going to be this is going to be as close as it comes, right?
Can we just start in the rideouts in overtime?
Who was it last year in D3? The brothers wrestling in the NCAA finals.
That was brutal.
I mean,
that was brutal.
That was heart-wrenching to watch the result.
How far are you and Eric apart in age?
So I have 3 older brothers, and the one older than me, Eric, is 6 years older than I am.
Okay, my brother and I are 14 months apart.
So Ryan, Hunter looks, in terms of size, just a little bit bigger, right? If they were on high school teams, it looks like Ryan would be the 220 and Hunter would be the heavyweight.
Yeah, for sure. Your guys' grocery bill for all of your brothers combined was probably less than these two, right?
My parents used to get 2 shopping carts when they would go to the grocery store. You know, it's probably 2 shopping carts for, one shopping cart in the right hand, one in the left for each brother. They're taking up the full aisle.
I love it.
I guess in that family, mom is probably encouraging the boys to start cutting weight, to cut down on groceries.
Like, listen, it's either this or the Wi-Fi. We're going to have to make some hard decisions.
Nice shot by Ryan.
Do you want him shooting, though? Do you want him shooting underneath that?
He's used to it. He's been doing that for the last 20 years.
I know, but
And he starts to get his head outside.
Yeah, you can't break the
Great
grip, though. You can't
defense.
cross them hips. That's a bad business decision right there.
You tell that to younger Bastida.
Well, that's a whole different game, sir. That's a whole different life. I just watched him wrestle twice this weekend. That's a whole different life. Younger Bastida is my dark horse to win heavyweight.
I would not be shocked. So
then you and I are in the silent minority because everybody thinks it's Kirkley for sure, and I think younger Bastida can wrestle with him. First period is scoreless, as we predicted. So here these guys are at USA Wrestling. Clearly both have been in the weight room. We got the buzz cut and the full haircut. That's a good-looking family right there, Christian. All smiles. So this might be where the big brother thing happens, right? Like, if you don't get the ride, I think we're headed to overtime.
Great job getting to his feet, but he runs his feet. I keep wanting to say Catka. I'm not
Gotta go
wrong.
Hunter and Ryan. Yeah. So Mark Ostrander, who does the podcast with me, always called Cassiope Tony for 4 years. He called him Tony. So that you could do that in this case. Like Big Tone or Big Hunter or Big Ryan.
So one thing I asked Coach Garland leading into this duel, I said, how do you prepare Ryan for this matchup? And he gets out, 42 seconds of riding time. I asked Garland, how do you prepare Catka for this match? And he says, we have so much familiarity with this situation on our staff. The Paulson brothers wrestled to make a world team. How insane is that? The brothers wrestled to
that's
make
like the
a
Kelsey's
world
playing
team.
in the Super Bowl,
right?
though, right?
And, yeah, right. And then, Steve Garland says he has a twin brother, and they wrestled 3 times in high school. So
Steve only tells that story because he won those matches.
So
the winning brother only ever tells those stories. You know that, right?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice low single, and he starts to come up.
You got to pick a foot. You're not going to take him down with both. You got to pick the bottom one.
If he gets the bottom, now he's got to post his hand in the mat. There he goes.
He's got height.
Knee over toe here.
They should let him wrestle here. They should let him wrestle here. Don't stop
Gets
this.
the knee over toe. He's got to do a little penetration step here, just like you learned on your first day.
He's got to go quick.
He's got to get behind the arms.
You got to challenge here, right? You got to brick it. You got to throw a brick here. You got to throw a brick here.
YOLO.
Huh?
YOLO. You only live once.
YOLO, he's behind both hips.
No, I think that's what you haven't used it yet. You can't take it home. I guess you got a couple matches to go.
I've thrown a brick there.
I think if he would have just got his hands in the armpits, he has it.
Either or, change your position or throw a brick, right? I don't see little brother riding big brother for 1:41.
Quad pod stand up. I had I really want Hunter to get an escape there, because I had a kid at practice yesterday tell me you can't hit a quad pod stand up on a good wrestler. How do you feel about that take, David?
I don't know why anybody would talk back to you, Christian. I don't talk back to you. Let's go. Let's have an intelligent, rational conversation. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Wow, he broke his grip on the lift.
2, 3. Wow. There we go. I did high school last year. I apologize for the 2. There we go. I still think they should have challenged Christian. I think that was a takedown. And it would have been a right. Oh! Okay.
He's got to let him go here.
Yeah. Yes. He's wasting his own time, Christian.
So we got a minute to go, and this is the energy we've needed all night. The fans are getting into it. The band is on their feet.
This is the hero we're looking for right here.
This is where you wanted the fans to start, getting into it. He fakes one way, goes the other. A little slippery for the big guys.
It's easy to
so what I've noticed
Monday
here,
morning quarterback, but they should have thrown that brick at the end of the second period. Changes the whole match.
Hunter hasn't taken a shot yet. Ryan's taken every leg attack.
That's because you shouldn't shoot at heavyweight 90% of the time. Hashtag facts right there. So it's going to be 8-4. There was no riding time, and 24-0.
So I guess we'll see at ACCs, but looks like Hunter's the first one to get second plate at Thanksgiving next year.
I like that. So, Christian, that was a super fascinating match to watch. And the other time you transition from the big guys to little guys, you see the stark contrast. We'll be right back with 125 right after this.